Hi everyone, Tom Moffett here. Welcome to BUS 115 Personal Finance. I'll be your instructor for the course. During the next 16 weeks, we're going to be talking about some fundamental concepts and components of managing your personal finances. For example, we will be talking about creating a personal balance sheet and a cash flow statement. I'll be covering topics of budgeting and taxes, credit, insurance, some basic investing ideas, and some areas of estate planning. You will complete a personal finance plan, which will help you put these topics into practice. Now, when you first log into the course, you'll see here, the first thing you'll see is the home page. I encourage you to take some time to explore each of the menu items on the left navigation menu here, especially if this is your first online class. You'll want to pay special attention to announcements, modules, and discussions. I make lots of announcements, so please check the announcements on a regular basis, at least 3 to 4 times a week. You can get to announcements by clicking on the announcements navigation link, and it will display any announcements that have been posted. When you click on this link, it actually takes you to the announcement itself. Now you can also get to the announcements by, back to the home page here, by clicking on course announcements link here also. So let's take a look at the modules page for just a minute. At the very top of the modules page, you'll see the course calendar. On the left column here, you see the module and each of the assignments for that module. In the middle column, you see the due dates. And then in the right column, you see the points that are associated with each of those assignments. For example, the introduction discussion, the initial post is due on Thursday, January 16th, and your replies are due on Sunday, January 19th, and 2 replies for each discussion are required. For the 1.3 Connect assignment, it's due on Sunday the 19th of January, and then the Chapter 1 quiz, which is also a Connect assignment, is also due on Sunday, January 19th. There's a complete description of each of these assignments in the modules section. So let's go back to the modules page. You'll see here, here's the introduction discussion, here's an overview, here's the reading assignment for module 1, and then here are 2 assignments, the 1.3 chapter 1 personal financial plan in action and 1.4 quiz for chapter 1. These last 2 are both Connect assignments, and I'll talk more about Connect in just a minute. Further down in each of the modules page, you'll see additional materials. The narrated PowerPoint, I think you'll find especially helpful when you're doing your personal financial plan. Here's another PowerPoint presentation. Here's a description of something called Rule of 72, information about financial planning, financial management, and compound interest. And here's some videos. These additional materials are very helpful at explaining the concepts that are presented in the material in the textbook, or if you have the electronic version, also in there. Go back to the modules page once again. Here you have some instructions about getting started and Connect and how to register for Connect, and I'll talk more about that in just a minute. The next section is proctoring, and we are required, one proctored event is required for each course, and the proctored requirement for this course is the chapter, or is a 4.3 chapter 4 quiz. You'll have a week to complete the proctored quiz, and if you're not familiar with the proctoring requirements, Please review the information in the proctoring requirements link. The personal financial plan, this section here has a detailed description of each section of your personal financial plan, and there are 6 of those sections. And then the rubric that's used to grade each section of the personal financial plan is located here. There are 2 exams during the semester. One is a midterm at the exam, and the other is at the end of the semester we'll have a comprehensive final. You should also know that online office hours are available. We use a teleconferencing tool called Zoom, and it allows us to talk to each other in real time. We can review assignments, answer any questions about assignments, share each other's screen, or anything else that we'd like to do about the course. The online office hours are available upon request. Just let me know when you would like to meet, and we'll arrange a time when we can get together using Zoom. It's a very useful tool, and I encourage you to use it if you have a need. We're going to start by registering for Connect. There's a McGraw-Hill button here. Click on this button, and it will take you to the page where you can begin the registration process of registering for Connect. The first thing it's going to ask you is for your email address. Please use your OTC email address to register, and then click Submit. Once you click Submit, it will ask you for your registration code, and your registration code you should have gotten when you purchased the materials for the course. Once you're registered for Connect, you might also take a look at the syllabus under this link. Here's a course summary that has the due dates in here, but the syllabus is actually a printable file. You can print that if you'd like, or you can open it up and view it. There's a great deal of useful information in here in the syllabus about the course, so I would encourage you to take some time to review the syllabus. Well, that's enough to get us started. Please post any questions about the course to the Student Commons Forum. When you go into discussions, at the very top of the discussions page is a forum called Student Commons. You can open that link, click reply, enter your question in here, and then click post reply. What that does, it allows me to monitor any questions that you might have. It also allows your classmates to see any questions that might be raised, and they may be able to answer any questions that you might have even before I am able to reply. But in any event, it allows all of us to share information about any questions or concerns that you might have about the course. If you have a question that's of a personal nature, such as grades, please send me an email with that question. My email address is moffittc@otc.edu. Please use your OTC email address for any contact that you might have, or because anything other than OTC email, the filters are set up such that they may be filtered out from some other email address. And so if you send me a message other than using OTC email, I may not get that message. It might not get through. Well, I look forward to meeting all of you this week or next week, and I will see you online.